Well, and once you do, it's not like you can come back. So if you're going to make the decision ultimately that you're going to move on, you have to be 100% sure. And I think the emotion of that night, even if you need to take a week or two or three to separate from it, in an attempt to make sure you really truly want to come back. And again, you think of the emotion and the context of the night in Inglewood and the Warriors winning and looking like themselves for that one night versus the juxtaposition of the Friday night and the loss to Phoenix, where it sounded startlingly as if Steve was basically saying, I'm out in the post-game press conference, and the hug and I love you guys and all of that. That went viral there toward the end down in Phoenix. So you still need the time to separate from it and figure out exactly what you want to do. But I find it interesting here as we sit a month later, Greg, and think back, because we debated it heavily the 2-3 days going into that game. And I remember being down in L.A. and getting ready for the game. You know, what really is there to gain for the Warriors by winning and looking like themselves in that game? And remember, a lot of people wanted them to lose. A lot of people didn't think it was significant at all, wouldn't be memorable. And as it turns out now in hindsight and having a clearer picture of the story, it maybe was the tipping point to what allowed for Steve Kerr to want to come back. And that in and of itself sets the course for this season, regardless of how talented the Warriors can be, at a much more positive and interesting level for having Steve Kerr come back. So nobody better tell me in hindsight that game didn't mean anything, because it seems like it might have meant everything as far as maybe the Warriors at least attempting to have one more ride but before the official sunset comes.